Hi everyone, good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome to another vlog, or welcome if you're new. I'm super excited to be vlogging this weekend. I haven't actually vlogged in a while. I actually got ahead on like having videos ready and everything because of waiting for a brand deal. I had gotten a video like fully edited and ready to go, thinking it'd be able to go up, but I was still waiting on another video to be able to go up. So that actually really was such perfect timing because this past week for me has been so hectic with work. If you're new here, I work in or at a Big Four accounting firm, and I'm working in tax. So really busy right now, and this week was so nuts. Like 10 plus hours on 3 days this week. I worked like pushing 15 hours, and that was like actually all like client work and all of those 15 hours. So I have a migraine today, needless to say, and I'm like, I need to make the most of the time I have this weekend because I may or may not have to get some work done this weekend. So we're gonna have a good time, and there's some things I want to get done, but yeah, welcome. It's almost 10. I slept until like 8:15, so that was nice. And I'm making these biscuits from Gathered Nutrition right now. I love all of her recipes. They're fabulous, and I saw these like a week ago and I was like, I need to make them. So I had gotten the stuff from the store to make them, and they're in the oven right now and they'll be done soon. And then we're gonna go to one of my, arguably like might be like my top 2 favorite coffee shop in Houston that I've had so far. Yeah. And we tried it last weekend for the first time at my friend Savannah on Sunday, and we took our dogs. And then today we're just going with Savannah and her fiance. So because the boys haven't tried it yet, so we're really excited to take them. And it's like it has like a store, and it's like a lot of local and sustainable businesses. And then they also do like candle making classes, and then they have just stuff like that. And I got this truff hot sauce from there last week, and they sell like some of my favorite brands of like other random stuff. So I'm super excited to go and super excited to get coffee. I actually took Ella yesterday morning before I started work because I just needed to get out of the apartment after sitting at my computer for so long Thursday night, and knowing that yesterday was going to be a long day. I took Ella with me and we went and got coffee from there. So I'm going 2 days in a row, but it's fine. And I got a new water bottle. This is the BKR like bottle. I have like known about this brand for forever and I hadn't tried it yet. But my Hydro Flask is so dented and like doesn't really like sit straight, and the like straw was broken. So I was like, instead of buying another straw, I'm just gonna go ahead and get another bottle. And also because I have stickers like on my Hydro Flask, and I don't really want stickers on them anymore. So this is the Heather color, and it's the 1 liter, and I really love it so far. It's like a glass bottle with a silicone sleeve, but the way the sleeve is, like, I'm pretty sure it's like impossible to break the glass. So I don't know. You guys, these smell unreal. I'm so excited to try these. They look so good. Somebody didn't want them because they have broccoli in them. He was like, I don't want them, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat breakfast. Just no, so bad. Way to not trust me.
I just don't like broccoli.
I figured I'd show you guys my outfit, like full body.
Outfit check. You're forcing.
I know. Converse, these are like the faux leather platform white one. And then these joggers I've had for so long. They're from Pink, like Victoria's Secret Pink, but they're like tried and true. Like they fit like so perfect. I love like how they're a little baggy, but they're not like too baggy to where my like legs don't have shape. And then it's black like short sleeves from Aritzia. These are like my favorite. Like if I could only wear one shirt for the rest of my life, it would be these shirts from Aritzia because they're just like the perfect crop, so comfy. I have a long sleeve one too, and I have one in light gray. And then this jacket I got last year from Groceries, and it's just like a big, comfy white jacket because it's kind of cold today, so. Before we get further into this video, I wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Built Bar. I am so excited to be working with them. Y'all know I've been working with them now for months, and I absolutely love Built Bar so much. They are a staple in my like daily routine when it comes to the days that I'm not working out. They have a new and improved texture, and the taste of them is just incredible. I always describe them as like a candy bar, and in my last mixed box that they sent me, I got to try out the Built Bar Puff bars, and they literally are the texture of like a chocolate marshmallow Santa or like Easter Bunny that you can buy. And it's the most incredible texture, and the fact that I'm eating a protein bar when I'm eating those, I'm like, this is literally a candy bar, like, or a chocolate Santa. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. And I've already ate all of the Puff ones that came from the mixed box. There was banana cream pie, churro, and coconut marshmallow. Oh my gosh, all 3 of them just like blew me away. So good, and I highly recommend trying those if you're like really picky about the texture of your protein bars, because the puff ones are literally just like nothing like a protein bar, like not what you would imagine. I love that they are high protein and gluten-free and made with 100% real chocolate as well. They have flavors like cookie dough chunk, cookies and cream, cherry barcia, raspberry, churro, all kinds of different flavors. My personal favorites right now are definitely the puff flavor. So the banana cream pie puffs, the churro puffs, and then the coconut marshmallow puffs that I got to try, and then also the OG raspberry and the cherry barcia are also 2 of my favorites, and I love keeping them in the fridge and just grabbing them when I'm on the go, or in the evening if it's before dinner time and I'm going to a spin class, or if I'm just working out in my gym. It's literally my go-to because I love to be able to just like wake up, grab a bar, and go. And of course, I have a coupon code for you all. You all can use the code AAPI10. I'll leave it here on screen at the website in the description box, and that will get you 10% off site-wide at Built Bar, so definitely check that out. You're guaranteed to find a flavor you love, and seriously, the puff ones just like absolutely blew me away. I'm obsessed with them, and I need to order more of them stat because I'm gonna be like dreaming of them if I don't have them. So I love them so much, so definitely be sure to check out Built Bar. And thank you so much to Built Bar for sponsoring today's video. We just got home from getting coffee. It was so good, and it's so beautiful and nice out today. Like I thought it was gonna be way colder than it is, but since the sun's out, it like feels way warmer. So definitely gonna try and like sit on the balcony here in a little bit and just like enjoy some fresh air, since I never get any, it seems like. But I wanted to tell you guys, I got my eyes checked last weekend for the first time. I've like never had a true eye exam. Like the last time I got my eyes checked was like probably when I was like 13, 15 years old, getting a physical at like a doctor's office to play sports or something. And my eyesight has been perfect my whole life. Well, I've noticed like over probably since I was a senior in college, like when I was a senior in college, I started kind of noticing that I was having more difficulty like seeing the board in classes compared to like my freshman year of college, because I normally would sit in the front of the classroom in like most of my classes. And I started like having trouble seeing the board, and I was like, okay, I've been in the same classrooms for 4 years, like why am I just now having trouble? And then it got like pretty bad during grad school. I found myself constantly like straining my eyes and squinting to see the board from like front row. And it's gotten severely worse in the last like 8 to 10 months, I would say, from studying full-time and then now working full-time. So I went and got them checked. I literally just went to the place that like, it's called Fidelity Eye Care, I think, inside of Target. And it went well. She said I'm very nearsighted now and that I have astigmatism. So, and my right eye is a lot worse than my left eye. So I think my right eye is like negative 1.75 and my left is 1.25, I think, if I remember correctly, something like that. So I know it's not like terrible, but like for me, like going from having good eyesight to like now it being like this was a big change. And when I saw like what my prescription like looked like, I was like, I can't believe I've been going this long with like not being able to see like this. Like I've been just dealing with it. And I've noticed too, because of like when I would drive at night, like it stressed me out a lot because I felt like I couldn't see very well. So I've kind of just avoided driving at night altogether, unless it's like, especially if I'm having to get on the interstate. Like I won't drive at night. So I am getting glasses. I don't think I'm gonna get contacts. I might just get like some in case like I need them for something specific or whatever. But I plan on just wearing them like if I'm driving, wearing them at night, and probably like while I'm working, just to help me keep from like straining my eyes from looking at the computer. But I did the Warby Parker thing, not sponsored or anything, the home try on. These are the 5 pairs. I thought I'd try them on with y'all. I've already kind of decided which ones I like out of these, but I don't know 100% if I'm gonna order them yet. But I need to order some soon so I can go ahead and get them to keep myself from straining my eyes for longer. These are the Chamberlains. They're just clear. So they just send you like non-prescription ones so you can try out the frames. And I like these, but I don't like love them. I don't really want clear ones. I thought I might would, but I have blue eye glasses that are like that. They're blue light, not blue eye. And then these are the ones I think I'm gonna get. These are the ones Griffin like most. They are the Marins. And I think they're like they're a wider frame. So I'm gonna do these. And I want some that like are more comfortable, and these were the most comfortable. Or these were the second most comfortable, because a lot of times if I wear blue light glasses or sunglasses too long, like from being on my temple, like it just will give me a headache. And then these are the these are the Corettas. And these are really like wide and they fit, like you can see how wide those are. I have like a weird shaped head, but these fit my head the best. Like they're very loose and it feels like I'm not wearing any. So I'm either gonna do these or these, the last ones. My girlfriend like these more, but I don't really think there's like too much of a difference. And these are like slightly more comfortable, but barely. Then these are the hues. These are like a classic, just like glasses style. I feel like they're very like basic or whatever, and I like these, but they're not as comfortable. They're a little bit tighter. And these are basically the same as those, but in tortoise. But this is the Esme. Reminds me of Twilight. I like these though too. I didn't really get to look at them like in a camera or anything. I was just kind of like just looking at them in the mirror, and I do like these. I didn't think I liked these at all when I first tried them on, but I like them now that I have them on. These are just a little bit tighter than the others though, so I like the other ones more. But just finished up folding some laundry. I really wanted to get that done today. I have one more load in the wash right now, and I'll just fold that when it's done. I really want tomorrow to be a full rest day if possible. I'm praying that I don't have any like work come in that I need to do tomorrow, so that I can just like really recharge tomorrow and completely rest and not really like do any work besides like maybe recording my podcast if I don't do it today. So I really wanted to get the laundry done today, so that's what I just did. I'm sure you've already noticed if you're watching this video, but I just remembered that I haven't like updated you guys and told you. I did take out my nose piercing. I'm sad about it because I did love it. And I got it pierced in October of 2020, I want to say. Was it October 2020? Yeah, October 2020. So it's been like a year and a half. And it like, y'all, I mean, I know y'all noticed and you knew, but it was like irritated a lot, and then I changed it and it was fine for a while, except for like when I would wear makeup, sometimes it would get like a little bump, but then it would go away after like a day. But I noticed like over the last like 2 weeks, it like had a bump that just like wasn't going away, and it was just kind of annoying me. And I realized what happened. I was like, why do I like all of a sudden have a consistent bump when I like didn't have one for a long time, and it had like pretty much healed and everything, and it was fine. Well, I realized that the end of the piercing, the actual like ring, it had like gotten the way it was, I guess, in my nose hole, like the inside of like my piercing on my nose like ended up closing up. The way the ring was like situated, it got kind of stuck in a way that allowed the hole to kind of like close up almost. It was really weird. I don't even know how to explain it. That probably doesn't even make sense. But I noticed because I wasn't able to put it back in, because I took it out and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like, because I cleaned it like normally as usual, like with just like wound wash or whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna like just take it out and clean the actual ring and try to like figure out what the issue is. And I had a really hard time getting it out. Oh, this sucks. And I'm not about to just force it through because that would be so painful. And I was like, I just don't care enough to try and do that. I was like, if I really want it again, I can like go get it re-pierced, whatever. But I was like, for now, like I just don't care enough to do that. So I'm sad because I did like it a lot. It's already like healing. I'm just kind of putting bio oil on it to like help the scar. But yeah, that's why I don't have it anymore. I am sad because I did like it, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm sorry for the little bit awkward angle. I haven't vlogged in your truck in like literally since the fall, I think. I also am just like never in his truck. Neither, I mean like you don't go to work. I don't go to like get in the car. I'm just not in the car often. But we're going to Trader Joe's. I'm dragging him along with me. He didn't want to go, and I was like, look.
That's not true. All right.
It is. He didn't want to go.
I just was waiting for my prescription to come in, the mail, and oops, yep.
Oh well, it's a cool mural. Lots of murals over here. I don't even know where we are right now. I brought a guava goddess kombucha with me. I meant to take Tylenol because I have the worst migraine from being like so on my screen the last couple days. But I wanted to update you guys because I know like in a recent vlog I mentioned that like the whole update with like going to therapy, and I actually did end up finding someone, and I have my first like appointment scheduled Monday morning. I was gonna go in person, but I'm just gonna do virtual for this first one, so I don't have to deal with like getting on to work later, because the appointment's like 8:30. So I was like, I really don't want to have to like get up extra early to start work and then leave and then come back. So I was like, I'd rather just be at home so I can just, I don't know, get it done with and not have to worry about the driving. But when I start going, I'm definitely not going to do it virtual. Like, I want to be in person, because enough of my life is like done virtually as is. So I'd much rather just be in person for it, because I feel like that's the full experience. So that's the update. Hopefully it goes well, like, because I really just don't want to have to like keep trying. But yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, if I have to, then I have to, because like I don't want to just settle.
What would be wrong with it that would cause you?
If I didn't feel comfortable around them, I think that like normally, I think that guy saw me vlogging. It was just funny the way he like did a double take. Yeah, I think like I just wouldn't want to like stay with somebody if I felt uncomfortable, like, and I didn't feel like I don't want to say vibed with them, but vibed with them, for lack of a better word.
I understand.
No, I mean, I like feel like I desperately need it now more than ever, especially for like little things, like when I'm feeling frustrated with things that you just don't necessarily want to like communicate over and over again to like your significant other, to your friends, because I'm sure it gets annoying voicing my frustrations and like my struggles with somebody, and like their job is to help me through that, because it's like, it's not your job to help me through that.
I'd say more so of me saying I don't want to hear you complain about work. It's more so of me wanting you to be happy about what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I just don't want to hear you talk about your
and
day.
yes, I didn't mean it like that. I meant more so of like, I don't want to put that burden on you, though, of like having to listen to me say the same things all the time, because one, it's not your job to fix it, and like two, like, yes, like it's nice for you to be there for me through it.
If I could help, it would already have been done.
Yeah,
if that was possible.
But that's just like an example, like with work, like, and being able to like kind of work through that with a therapist, I feel like is going to be helpful, as well as like a lot of the other things I'm struggling with. West Alabama Street sucks. Oh my gosh, this road is so bad. Ugh. Okay, well, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's soon, and then Griffin's gonna get his truck washed, and then we'll run back home. Okay, super quick haul. It's 4 now. Got 2 bags of the crunchy curls because they finally had them again. Then got himself some peppered salami. Got some more street corn. Goal was to get Griffin some things that he could take with him to work for lunch. So we got this barbecue seasoned white chicken salad, this rice cauliflower bowl. He said he's had this one before and he likes it. And then this chicken burrito bowl. Yeah, he had that one back in Tuscaloosa. He got this, I pointed this out to him, it sounds really good. The super burrito, quinoa, sweet potato, and kale, and a chili onion tortilla with like some sauce in it. I got some falafel, because I've been really liking it lately, so hopefully it's good. And I got some heavy whipping cream. I think these are new, rosemary croutons. I figured I could put this in my salads that I love to make. This is my kombucha from earlier that I didn't finish. Just got some like bow tie pasta. I think I'm gonna try to make, we're gonna order something tonight because we don't have like any like meat or anything laid out. But I think I'm gonna try to make like a spicy like vodka sauce pasta. I saw like a TikTok recipe. I mean, and I think it's just your normal vodka pasta recipe with whipping cream, pasta, garlic, onion, and red pepper flakes, and vodka and tomato paste. So I think we're gonna try that tonight with like garlic bread or something. I don't even know if I like that, because I'm not a huge tomato like person, so I don't love like red sauce that much. But yeah, Griffin got some of these raisin and rosemary crisps that we like. Got 2 bags of the Just Mango. Griffin got a bunch of the jalapeno beef chomp sticks. He loves those. Got 3 bottles of the cold brew because we just don't go to Trader Joe's that often. It's normally like every 2 or 3 weeks. Every now and then I'll go every other week, but usually I don't make it like that frequently. So I try to just get it all at once. And then Griffin wanted to grab some of the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. So that's everything we got. Yeah, I'm gonna put it all away now. Also, I did get a new computer. Last weekend, I saw that the Sugarland Apple Store had the one I wanted in stock, like the 16-inch MacBook Pro. I'm gonna like insert the clip of the day I got it because I like did a whole unboxing, so I'll do that here. Okay, I just got home from picking up this bad boy. I'm not even vlogging like this week or this weekend when I'm filming this. It's a Saturday. And I've been wanting a new MacBook Pro, like the one with the M1 chip, for so long. And I am trading in my desktop, which I love my desktop. But working my full-time job and sitting at my desk all day, the last thing I want to do on the weekends is sit at my desk even more. If I'm already, a lot of times I'm even working over the weekends too, so I don't want to sit at my desk any extra to edit videos, so I want to be able to edit them on like my laptop. And you may be wondering, why don't you do it on your laptop? Because you have a MacBook. I do have a MacBook Pro, but it sucks. And the specs that it has, when I bought it, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be really using this for college because I have my desktop at the time. So I didn't get like a fully loaded MacBook Pro that can handle the video editing and everything very well. So they came out with the M1 chip one. I did research. I've been wanting to do this for months and they haven't been available, and I've known that, but I saw, like, I've been checking every week for the last month and a half what the delivery date is, and last night I checked and it said it could deliver today, and I wanted to sleep on it, and then do a little more research on how much RAM I needed, and then I woke up this morning and I went to order it thinking it could deliver tomorrow, and it said April again. So I was like, how did that change overnight? But it said there was one available in Sugarland. So I drove to Sugarland from Houston and went and got it. So this is the MacBook Pro. I'm so excited. I'm gonna trade in my laptop as well. 16-inch, I'm so excited that it's 16-inch. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be such a big change. 10-core CPU and 32-core GPU. 32 gigabytes of unified memory, like the RAM, and then 1 terabyte of SSD storage. So, very exciting. I was gonna get 64 gigabytes of RAM, but I did a ton of research. Some people were like, yes, go ahead and be safe because you can't purchase more RAM, which is very true. But when I realized that my desktop is only 16 gigabytes of RAM and it works well with video editing and processing like 90% of the time, it does get a little laggy at times, but I've also had it for like 3 years almost. I ended up deciding with a 32, one, because I could get it today versus a month and a half from now, and two, because it just made more sense after I did research, because like I won't be doing much more than browsing the web and editing videos and recording podcasts, and I do all of that within Final Cut Pro, so I think it'll be fine. Oh, I didn't know this was how big 16 inches was. I mean, whoa. Okay, this is like sketchy. I should not be opening it like this. It is so big. This is such a huge change from my Mac my MacBook. And my MacBook right now sucks, but I've heard nothing but good things about the new ones with the M1 chips. So I'm very excited for this. Look at her, and I love the dark one instead of the silver. What a vibe. This is like the color my boyfriend has, and I've always been jealous of him. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Thank God for trade-ins though, geez. Took off a nice $600 from this. Also, there's no touch bar. I have a touch bar right now and it's actually shattered in one spot, which was an accident. So I'm only gonna probably get like $300 for that computer. And I honestly don't think I'm gonna miss a touch bar because I like never really fully got used to it anyways. I kind of did, like I loved having the touch, which I think this has Touch ID. Is that what that's for? Probably, I don't know. And then also this one actually has ports. So I'm so glad that like they listen to their consumers, because my MacBook Pro, I had to buy the USB-C port converters for all of my my SD cards. So now those are like pointless. I don't even need them anymore because you can directly do an SD card. I think this is this an HDMI or a USB? I can't tell. I think that's definitely an HDMI. And then on this side you have your power, and then there's 3 USB-C ports, I think is what they're called. Okay, let's set her up. I don't even need to edit anything right now, so I'm not gonna be testing that in this video. The screen! Guys, it's so, That's better than my eyesight. So I'm so happy to finally have that. Oh my goodness, she did this all on her own. I was just doing my skincare and I came in and she's like halfway buried under the blanket. We said you could be so cute. I am about to go to bed. It's like 10:30 or 10:40. Just did my skincare and got in some pajamas. I'm just wearing a big t-shirt tonight. I normally try to wear sets just because it like makes me happy. I don't know, I like wearing like matching sets to bed, but when I'm on my period I just like to be in like a t-shirt. That's just like the vibe. Sweet Ella is all cozy. I hung out with Griff in the living room for a bit. I was reading in here and then I went out in the living room and read while he watched some anime, so we were just chilling on the couch together, spending some time together, and then now I'm gonna finish up my reading in here with my red lights and my ocean sounds because it brings me the absolute most peace at the end of the day, as y'all know. So I'm gonna do that now to go to bed and get myself sleepy. So I am already really sleepy, but just to get myself to like a state of being ready to just snooze off into the night. So today was a good day. Our dinner was so good. I do not like tomato pasta. Like, I don't like spaghetti very much. I don't care for tomato-based stuff in general unless it's like salsa. And I really, really liked that homemade vodka sauce. And we've bought like the Rouse brand of vodka sauce, and I wasn't even that crazy about that stuff. So making it homemade was like a move, and we have a lot left over for tomorrow. So I'm happy about that because that takes care of a meal tomorrow. But got a chill day planned tomorrow, hopefully. Just gonna pick up some groceries, might go on a walk in the morning, maybe get some coffee. Doing yoga in the morning as well, so should be a very relaxing day, hopefully. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Forgot the time, like did the spring forward thing last night, so we lost an hour of sleep. But I got up at, I think my alarm was for 8:15. I laid in bed till like 8:30. Took Ella on a walk, and now I'm about to go do some yoga with my friend Savannah in the apartment gym. I'm just wearing this Lulu's like big comfy sweatshirt because it's like actually cold outside. I'm wearing the Set Active Sculpt Flex little set in this berry color that I got a long time ago. My Aritzia socks. And I haven't had any coffee yet, but I did eat breakfast. I've been trying to get my new MacBook set up, but the migration assistant from my desktop to my new MacBook is like, the time just keeps going up, and it was on like 108 hours this morning. I'm like, it's just like frozen on the same spot. So I'm like, it's clearly isn't working. So I was like, I'll just use my SSD external hard drive and try and back it up. I'm back in the apartment from stretching and doing yoga. It was just so phenomenal and gave me so much joy. When we went in the room, well, we forgot time change, first of all, and like second of all, we were like, oh my gosh, it's so bright in here, because normally when we do this together, we normally do this together like once a week, and we're trying to like up it to like twice a week. And we normally do it Monday mornings at like 6:30, and the sun rises like directly into this room, this yoga room in our apartment, or it's like a studio room or whatever. So it was so bright, and the sun was just beaming through, you know, like totally just flooding the room with light. And normally it's not like that because we're up before the sun has like risen enough. So we were like, it's kind of hot in here. We were trying to like turn on the fans, and there weren't any sunshades. So then I was like, wait, like there's like floor to ceiling like windows across the whole wall that the sun's coming in through. I was like, let's just, and the two of the doors are like, or two of the windows are sliding doors. So we just slid those open and like just let the breeze, because it was like 40 degrees outside, but purely sunny, like not a cloud in the sky. And I had this sun just like beaming on me the entire time we were doing the yoga flow. And we just bring one of our iPads and like just follow a Melissa Wood help video. So we were doing that. We were doing like a yoga stretching flow for like 30 minutes, but the sun was just beaming on me, and I literally can feel like the difference in the way my skin feels just from having like that sun exposure for like 30 minutes. Like the vitamin D, it just makes me feel like a new person. And like I grew up in, you know, Panama City Beach, so like I was always at the beach and always just, I feel like, outside and in the sun. And I feel like I just am not like that anymore. And I've also noticed, okay, like my mental health, I just don't feel as good. And I'm really noticing that like that sunlight exposure, like I hear it all the time, you know, vitamin D, sunlight exposure, all that stuff's super important. And you just really underestimate it, because just like I literally was like facing the sun when I was like in Warrior 2 pose, and I was just like sitting there and I was just like, this just feels incredible. And I was just like soaking it in, and like the way my skin felt, and like I just felt my insides just like relax and calm down, and it just felt amazing. And I've said like in my podcast that I just like am realizing I don't think I'm like a city girl at heart as much as I like wanted myself to be my whole life. Like since I was like 16, like I've like wanted to be in a big city, live in a big city, like have a big corporate job, like all this stuff. And that was like my dream for myself at the time. And now I'm living in it, and I'm like, okay, grass isn't always greener. Like living in a slow pace of life area with like nature is so valuable to me, and just such a core thing that I desire. So it's like really hard, like now realizing how much I miss that. And I mean, with that being said, I'm not letting that take away from letting myself enjoy where I am now, because I absolutely do love where I am now, and it doesn't mean I don't love where I am now. Small splash in the base so that we can make cold foam. Part heavy whipping cream, part of the cinnamon roll oat creamer. Splash of this. And then a splash of this. And cinnamon. Wasn't really like a sitting cold foam where it sits on top, just because I added in like the other creamers. If you do straight heavy whipping cream, it does a really good job, but I don't want to do a lot of heavy whipping cream just because I'm used to having like not much dairy at all during the day, so I really don't want to tear my stomach up too much. So good. And I did a good job today of drinking water before my coffee. I've been trying to get back into that habit, because normally I just go straight into coffee. Okay, I missed the beach so bad. I've been sitting on the couch, like finishing setting up my computer. I made my podcast Instagram graphic for this week for my new episode, got the episode scheduled and ready to go. So glad I recorded yesterday, because I'm like not in the mood to record today. And I made a new like weekly story template for the podcast Instagram. I actually haven't uploaded the story template I was using in like probably 2 months, like because I just forget about it, but I want to get back into uploading like new episode on my podcast Instagram story. So I made like a new template for that I just like a lot more. But I'm about to go run and pick up our groceries. I normally do this on like Monday mornings before work, but since I have therapy tomorrow, I wanted to go ahead and like take care of it today so I don't have to be so rushed in the morning, because I want to get up early in the morning, but I don't want to have to like get up early and go to the grocery store, because that's a lot. So I'm gonna go do pickup. I want to run through the car wash, and I also want to run in Target. I might come home first since I'll have the groceries, but I know exactly what I need in Target, so maybe I can get in and out. I might be fine. But I switched into this pullover from Urban Outfitters. They don't sell it anymore, but it's called the Lilith. I think Lilith, if you want to search on Poshmark or something. Pullover. I kept on my set active because I just did yoga in it earlier. I haven't worn my Adidas Falcons in years. I've had these since 2019. Or not in years, but in a really long time. But I've had them since 2019, and I forgot how like comfy and just easy they are for a quick little sneaker. So that's the outfit, but I'm gonna make a green smoothie to take with me on the go. But yeah, I've literally been on the couch and I was doing all of that, and I just missed the beach so much. And I've been watching Natalie Zaczek. Is it at the C or a J? I don't remember. Zaczek, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm sorry to her, but I've been watching her like just travel vlogs because I miss the beach so much, and she like went to the Bahamas recently, and I'm like itching to go home or just go to a beach so badly. But yeah, I don't like doing that because it almost makes me feel worse that I'm like not doing that by like watching and consuming that content. Some days it like inspires me and gets me excited for when I can do that. And then other days, like, I'm just not in a place where I can consume that content, and that makes me like jealous. So like I just have to pay attention to my mood, and I'm like, okay, am I in a good headspace to watch this right now? Yes or no? And then I can like proceed. But I like to just check in with myself and make sure I'm not setting myself up to put myself in a position of comparison. I'm home from the store. I'm not going to give a grocery haul just because I did in my last vlog, but I did run into Target really quickly after I went to HEB and picked up some toilet paper, and I forgot to put that on my order. And I got this Casper Essential King pillow. Griff and I have like wanted new pillows for a long time, and they were on sale. They only had one, so we're gonna like try this out. Probably do like a night of me sleeping on it, a night of Griffin sleeping on it. If we like it, then we will get another. Okay, I just, I think I forgot to tell y'all, but I didn't have my work like email and stuff on my phone for up until like this past weekend, because I thought it would be better for work-life balance. And then I realized that anytime I did something away from home, I got like crippling anxiety that somebody needed me, and which that's my own problem. I don't need to think like that. But I would get crippling anxiety that somebody needed me and I had something waiting on me, and I would dread coming home to like check my email. And I couldn't ever enjoy my weekends, because sometimes I would know that I needed to expect something over the weekend, and I was so worried about when it would come in, especially if I wasn't given like it'll be in around like this time, this day. A lot of times it's like, oh, just expect it over the weekend, and you just kind of have to wait on it. So it would make me so stressed out anytime I would try to do something over the weekend, because I'd be worried that it came in and it needed to be done ASAP and everything. So I finally got that installed on my phone, because I had like read things about people saying like never put your work email on your phone and all that, and like it's a double-edged sword, truly. But now I've been able to like actually relax and like go get coffee and like not have to worry about it, because I know that like if something comes through, like I will see it. But the real struggle is just making sure I'm not like glued to it, which I'm not, so it's fine. But I just restored my Mac desktop and like reset it, and I'm gonna move it and get my desk set up, because normally I just have my work computer, my like laptop right here, set up right here, kind of in front of the desktop, but it feels so crammed. So I'm gonna get it set up to how I actually want to. I don't think I'm gonna need this little acrylic riser anymore, but I'll save it just in case we use it another time, or if I ever want to put my laptop on it. But I do have like this little elevated laptop stand here that I can use for my regular laptop if I ever want to. Looks so much better now. I have my podcasting mic over there, but I'll just plug it into like my laptop when I'm gonna record. But I want to leave it on my desk, because like otherwise I don't really know where I'm gonna leave it. And it makes more sense, I feel like, to have the monitor like right here and then my laptop in the middle. But I'm so used to working with my laptop on the right, so I'm not gonna switch that up. And also, if I ever have to have my camera on in a meeting, like I'd rather the lighting be coming at me so I can like angle my laptop, because when I work, like my laptop's not gonna be right there, it's gonna be more so like right here. Looks much better now, and it's ready for the week. I'm dinner right now. I finally got my like computer all set up, so I've been just on that, and I actually started editing this weekend's vlog, which is gonna be going up for another, and like not until 2 more Wednesdays. I kind of like being ahead, so I'm gonna keep it up. I know I said I wasn't gonna do anything today, and here I am like editing. And I've like cleaned a little bit, but those things make me happy, and it's what I felt like doing in the moment, so I just followed that. Just doing some chopped green beans. I did a little bit of garlic salt, some onion salt. Then we're gonna do the salmon, we just like split it. I'm gonna do onion salt on that as well, and garlic salt, but I'm also gonna add some of this mushroom umami from Trader Joe's on it. We're gonna put it in the oven, get it mostly cooked, and then going to sear it in the pan afterwards to get it like nice and crispy. Then I fry some in the rice cooker. Alright, you guys, it's like 9:30 on the dot. I have such a bad case of the Sunday scaries right now. I feel like I really haven't had like a bad bout of them since I started working, honestly. Like I feel like I just always have the scaries, you know, like the everyday scaries. But I just got in bed and I've been trying like all day to like do things to help soothe like the anxious feeling, but it's like I literally feel it in my whole body, and it's just so crazy because like this morning I felt so at peace, and then it was like gradually each hour of the day I've just felt more and more like anxious and on edge. And I've been trying to do things like all afternoon and evening that like help me feel more calm, and I got some editing done because that's just like what I felt like doing, like really listening to myself and like what I wanted to do, because I really feel it in my like whole body. I have bio oil all over my face, that's why I look so shiny, but I feel it in my whole body. Like I feel like tense, like I've been having really bad neck pain like right here and then like in the middle of my back, and I'm sure it has to do with being at a desk all day, but it's like so painful, and it feels even worse today I think from being stressed. And yeah, I've been trying to do things that just make me feel better. But yeah, let's just talk about Sunday scaries for a second, because it's like, I don't know, when I realize I'm having them, I try to like remind myself, just because I have those anxious thoughts and feelings doesn't mean like they define me and that that's going to be my reality. And I have to remind myself of that so much. Like, just because I'm feeling like super anxious because I feel like it's going to be a busy week at work or something, that doesn't mean that that's going to be my reality and that things are going to be like really stressful and everything. So I try to like talk myself out of that, and create like a different reality for myself by doing the things that like make me feel more calm and make me feel better. Griffin's like making me laugh in the background. So it's like, instead of letting those scary, anxious feelings of the Sunday scaries be my reality, I like recognize that I'm scared of them, remind myself that that's like doesn't have to be my reality, and it doesn't even mean it will be. And 3, I try to create like an alternate reality for myself in the moment to just like make me realize that, you know, it's what I make it. And I try to do things that like just make me feel better, like reading or cooking or tidying up, like whatever it is. So that's what I've been trying to do this evening. Like my stomach, it just hurts so bad, like I feel so like nauseous, and I think a lot of it has to do with having therapy in the morning. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I thought I would be like more excited to be doing this, but I'm like not excited. I'm just like so nervous. It feels like an interview. That's what it feels like to me, and I don't like that. I'm also just, I think I have the Sunday scaries even worse today too, because I know that tomorrow's going to be such a early day for me. I'm literally getting up at like 6:15, gonna do like a Pilates flow with Savannah at 6:30 for like 30 minutes, come back, walk Ella, and I'm gonna have to like rush and eat breakfast, walk Ella, and get ready for the day, and then like start working, because I'm gonna have to hop off at 8:30 for therapy. So I think knowing that I won't have a slow morning is like already stressing me out.
You wanna go outside?
I need to like find a period of time to run to the post office tomorrow to return my Warby Parker glasses and ship off my quilt t-shirts that I've had for literally 3 weeks sitting in my room. But going to the post office is literally so hard when you work like a normal job, because post office hours are the same as your job. So you're just like, when am I supposed to go? And the post offices here in Houston are not open at all on the weekends. There's not like a single one anywhere nearby that is open on Saturdays even until noon. And it's really weird, because back home in Panama City and in Tuscaloosa, they were always open till like noon on Saturday. I can't ship out my Mac desktop because they forgot to send the prepaid shipping label with it, so they have to send me a whole other trade-in kit. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know it was chatty and I had a lot of different stuff going on, but I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to check out Built Bar in the description box and turn on post notifications. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And subscribe and follow me on social media. Check out my podcast. It's called In Bloom Podcast, and it's available everywhere. And I will see you all in my next video.